Okay, Greg Shuggashwee, second contestant on Song or Dare. Greg chose song. He chose Flaming Lips, Bad Days. Let me see if I can't teach you the basics of it. There's a lot going on in the song. When I play it, I keep the basic essentials, and it's really a pretty simple song. There's a lot of things that the Flaming Lips do that make it really quirky. You know, they have all these little xylophones and these little pedals that do all sorts of weird things. So I'm just going to give you a basic, and then I'll play it for you. So Greg, I hope this makes sense. If I left anything out that you want me to cover, let me know. I'll see if I can't go back and find it. So the intro, it's this after the weird, what was it? Greg was telling me it's like a dissonant pedal or something, a detune pedal. That's what it is. That weird little startup sound you hear. There's a bass line, and it's just a simple walk down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's G, F sharp, and F. Simple. So it does that, and then later it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes down one more note, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a nice little harmony thing going on there. And that little harmony kind of, well, I'll come to that. The horns are really hard to kind of figure out because they're not in key quite so much with the bass line, and it sounds pretty cool. I like it. But the horns, the first note is E, and I like to sing the horn part because I don't have a horn. I can't play the horn and the guitar at the same time, so I don't even know what kind of horn it is. It might not even be a horn. I almost thought it was like electric guitars going backwards. Anyway, sorry. So it starts on E. You hear that? You hear how it's weird like that? So it's a little complicated, but if you got the ear, you can catch it. And the next part it goes la 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 la. And here's that nice, pretty little note we were talking about earlier. I should say chord. And for that, I just kind of slide up and do like a sort of A thing down here. You get the 7th and 6th frets with these two fingers here on the D and G strings. And put your pointer finger on the 5th fret of the B string, which will make, that's right, E. I like to do a little hammer with my pinky on the G string there. And from that, it dissolves into a very simple country folk-like song. It goes back into A, where that note comes from. That's A, basically. Goes to another A, open A, and then it's a simple up and down bass line, the A and the E, and it stays like that for a while. You're kind of stuck where you are. In your dreams, you can. That's the only change. Well, not the only change, the next change. In your dreams you can buy expensive cars. You play an E. Now you can use the E and the A strings in your chord as the bass notes there. You can buy expensive cars or live on Mars and have it your way. You just go right back to A. The next verse is the same thing. And you hate your boss at your job, but in your dreams you can blow his head off. In your dreams, show no mercy. See what I mean? The chorus is a little tricky. That's when throw in another chord. D is going to come in here soon, but not just yet. We're going to stick on the A for a bit. And all your bad days will end. You catch that? You see where we change? And all your bad days will end. Now it gets even more complicated. In fact, I'm still a little fuzzy on how this goes, but I think I've got the melody a little bit wrong, but the chords are pretty simple. You have to sleep late when you can. It's just D to A. Whereas before we were going A to D, what was it? All your bad days will end. Oops. Now we'll go from D to A. You have to sleep late when you can. See what I mean? And then it goes back to D. And all your bad days will end. Again, I've gotten the melody wrong. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it, listen to it. You can't look at music. Well, you can, but I can't. I'm babbling. Anyway, so that's the meat of the song. That's like the verse and the chorus. Me just playing acoustic guitar, I can jam for a while with those chords. I mean, just play them in rhythm. But really, the good stuff in that Flaming Lips song is all the different guitars and the different little riffs they have. The bass line changes up a bit, and then there's the little xylophone. I love it. But I sing any of the parts that I can really remember because it's a complicated song. But it's those chords. If you want to jam around with it, just stick with the verse and chorus chords. La 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 la. Yeah, actually it moves around a bit, but hopefully I'll be able to make that a little more clear in the next video I post, which will be me trying to play the song. I'm gonna go back and listen to it again first. But that's the simple gist of it. After you do your jamming for a while, go back to the intro, that weird walk down thing with the horns, and finish nicely and call it a day. Remember, it starts on E. So if you're playing this, that's going to be your starting note for the horns, if you're going to sing the horns. Take it up the octave. That's my favorite. The song is so cool. Simple as that. Look forward to a, I guess, cover video. I shouldn't put it on the same one because, yeah, I'm going to go back and listen to it. Maybe there'll be something new on the next one.